Hey YouTubies, I just got finished watching a YouTube video. Sorry. I just got finished watching a YouTube video from Tyler Perry that was on Tyler Perry's page, and it was actually I'm trying to get the title of it. It was called Tyler Perry Talks Temptation. You can see that there. It's on his page, and it was a Google Hangout video where he had a panel of 5 or 6, I think there was 5 or 6 different people asking questions, and he was answering the questions, and of course he inserted clips from the new movie Temptation, and talked about the movie as well. And the reason why I wanted to make this video was because I have not seen the movie Temptation, and I probably will not go to the movie theater to see the movie because I'm kind of not a movie person. Lance and I think the last time we went to the movies was it was 2000 and I don't know, 12, or I think it was early 2012. Like it was last year, maybe. No, I would say, yeah, like February of last year. I think that was the last time we went to the movies. We saw Safe House, so with Denzel Washington. So and it was while I was on a vacation in Michigan that I saw that. So that's the last time we've been to the show. We do watch movies. We more or less watch them at home. So I probably will see Temptation. I'll just probably see it at home when it's available for me to see in the comfort of my own home. With that being said, I just wanted to know, why does the African American community or the black community really have a big riff with Tyler Perry? I don't really understand that. I know I made a video a while ago about the whole Kim Kardashian thing, and this was when he announced that Kim Kardashian, or when it was said that Kim Kardashian would be in the movie, and I don't understand that either yet to this day. However, I can see where the difference in ethnicity would come in. But when you have someone of color just like you, that looks like you, and they're successful, and they've gotten their success from their own people, why is that such a bad thing? And I mean, this is not for the conscious heads who say, you know, living an American dream is, you know, selling out to your race or whatever have you. I mean, this is not that. This is just for, you know, those folks that just deem Tyler Perry to just be the devil or something. You know, I really don't understand that concept. I am not the biggest Tyler Perry fan, only because that is just not my thing. However, I do not, and I repeat, I do not knock Tyler Perry's hustle, and I don't knock his natural ability and his gifts that he has. I don't at all. I do watch his movies. I have watched his movies. I've watched a lot of his movies. When I say I'm not a fan, I guess I'm not one to just go run out on opening night and see the movie, or one that will run out on the first play date you know, the date, for opening date or whatever, and see the play. But I don't do that for a lot of people. So, you know, that's just not me. So, but I don't understand that. This man has really built something of substance in our community, and I feel he gives back in ways of, number one, he employs folks. Because he has his own studio. You don't see too many of that, you know, too much of that going on in our community, and he's done that, and he's giving these people jobs. They're, you know, I'm sure he gives back in many other ways, if no more than you get sort of some type of lesson or moral from his movies or plays. Some things he talked about in the video that struck me was that you would be able to take a lot away from this new movie, Temptation, and instead of using the male who cheats in this movie, he flipped it, and it's the female who cheats in this movie. And what I have to say about that is, I'm sure that, you know, there's something that could be learned from this situation. I don't think Tyler Perry exploits black people at all. I don't think that Tyler Perry movies exploit the black man or give him a negative light. I think the black man does a great job of that on his own. I think that Tyler Perry simply highlights the bull-ish that occurs in our community that no one wants to talk about. One thing that I know about our people is that we get very tight-lipped about things that are typically taboo. We're tight-lipped about our money. We're tight-lipped about our relationships. Hold on. Hello? Hello? Yeah, I'll call you right back. I'm making a YouTube video. And you're on it. Say hi. Bye. That was Lance. He should have heard what he said, but it's funny. We're very tight-lipped when it comes to certain things in our community that are, you know, kind of deemed off limits. And I think one of those things is the relationship realm, where, you know, we don't really want to really talk about the misogyny that goes on, you know, in the record industry, and we really don't want to talk about the games that are being played and the breakdown of the family unit in Black America, which happened from, I believe, from welfare, or the invent of welfare. We don't want to talk about that. And so now, you know, we have this race, not a race, we have this generation of, or generations of black men who are being raised without fathers and broken families, you know, young ladies being raised without fathers in the house, or, you know, drug addicted parents, or whatever have you, you know, whatever all this costs, because it costs a lot. But we have this, and I think that Tyler Perry movies simply highlight what's going on in our community. And it's like everybody is mad about that. Everybody's mad because, you know, the guy is beating on his wife, or he's, you know, whooping him, and another guy comes along. That's classic. That's generally what happens. You know, that is generally what happens out here today. And I don't understand why he's just seen as the bad guy for bringing this to the forefront. I don't. He said in the video that the statistics have turned, and now that there are more women that are doing the cheating in marriages than are men. And I don't know how true that is. I would agree. He did say, I would agree that women probably are better cheaters. I will agree with that. Simply because I think that men get to a point to where they kind of don't care, and they make mistakes. I think women are way more discreet, or a little bit more discreet. Feels like something's freaking crawling on me, like dust or something falling on me, and that's why I keep touching my face. I've been feeling like that lately. But I think that it was good for him to switch it up in this movie and, you know, show the woman who cheats and the game that's played, you know, with, you know, the guy who, you know, comes up, and typically you're missing something, you know, in your relationship. You know, you got the 80%, but you're missing that 20, and Mr. or Miss 20 comes along and they offer you only what you're missing, you know, whether that be compliments, whether that be sex life, whether that be money, whether that be freedom, you know, whatever it is, they offer you just that, and you fall hook, line, and sinker for it, and before you know, you've made a mistake. So I mean, I can relate to that, but I don't know why folks, you know, don't like Tyler Perry, Oprah for that matter too. And you know, I don't say nothing bad about Oprah. You know, I mean, I probably could if something happened bad, but I totally respect and love Oprah. So I respect Tyler Perry's profession. I respect his career. But you know, I haven't figured that out. I haven't figured out why folks just don't like Tyler Perry. Why black folks just cannot be happy for our own. We just cannot be happy for our own, and we can never look the horse in its mouth and say, yeah, we're doing this and we need to do better. Like, I don't understand that for the life of me. I don't. And I guess a lot of people won't watch the movie because Kim Kardashian's in the movie. It's like, seriously, you know, there's so much more to life than Kim Kardashian. And I made a video about that, and you know, and how I don't understand why chicks hate on Kim Kardashian. And I get it, you know, oh well, she got rich off of a sex tape or whatever, but Ray J was in the sex tape too. And ain't nobody hating on Ray J. I mean, why? Because he's not in the limelight. He had a whole show of chicks on there where he, you know, dibbling and dabbling, you know, but nobody talks about that. So whatever, this is not about her or him. But yeah, that's my talk right now on Tyler Perry and Temptation. I've heard mixed reviews on the movie. I have not seen the movie. I probably won't be making a review on the movie. You know, whatever your thoughts and comments are, you know, put them down below. If you want to see the Tyler Perry hangout, his channel is called, let me get back to it, TylerPerryStudios, all one word, TylerPerryStudios with an S, all one word. And Android just decided to update my YouTube app right as I was looking at it. So and that video was about Temptation, the movie Temptation. It's a Google Hangout. So I'll be right back because I have another video another issue I want to talk about on a separate video. So you stay tuned. Thank you for watching again, and have a good one. Bye.